Welcome. This is Grow and Preserve. I'm Carter, and I'm so glad you're here today. I'm participating in the Every Bit Counts challenge, which was started by Three Rivers Homestead. Jessica is leading the charge, and I want to thank her so much for letting me be a part of that. Today is slightly different, and I'm going to show you what I've harvested over the past 3 days and show you that every bit does count coming out of the garden. I live in a suburban neighborhood on a very small lot. I have 8 raised beds that are 32 square feet each, 8 by 4, so about 250 square feet basically is what I'm gardening in. And this is what I have harvested in 3 days, plus a couple of other items I'll show you. So I have mostly Roma tomatoes. I do have some San Marzanos, but I have probably 15 pounds of tomatoes here. I have not weighed them, but I will for recipes. Primarily what I'm planning for these will be crushed tomatoes, possibly some diced tomatoes. I'll be canning those. When I do that, I'll bring you along. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing that. But as you can see, I do have some. I picked some of them a little early because I have something in my garden. I don't know whether it's a deer or a bunny or a squirrel, but they're going after my tomatoes. So I wanted to show you a couple of funny looking ones. You know, my Romas, that's a Roma. That one looks great. That is a funky San Marzano. And I have lots of those that have little bulblets at the end. I don't know, I have never grown San Marzano. So if you have, and if you have any idea what is going on with that, I'd love to know. I don't know whether it's been the crazy hot weather, the deluge of rain that we got maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, I will use all of the tomatoes. Then this is my bowl of, I looked it up here, of cherry tomatoes. I have 10 cherry tomato plants. I have Sun Sugars, Sun Golds. These are some of my favorite. I think I actually prefer the Sun Sugar. This is a black strawberry cherry tomato. I'm loving these. These are the first few that are coming off the vine, and these are black cherry tomatoes, and these are actually our favorites. These are fantastic. So my plans for these, we'll eat a bunch of it fresh, and then I think I will dry in the dehydrate, I suppose I should say, several of these. So these are the Sunrise Bumblebee cherry. I think they're beautiful as well. So I have that. Then I have, let's see, I don't know if you can see these. This is my second pathetic little flush of Tomatillos. I have, these are the Queen of Melanoco Tomatillos. So not the regular green ones you're used to in the store. I have a big bag of these in the freezer because I was waiting to get enough to actually make some Tomatillo Salsa. So I will probably go ahead and pull those plants out. There's really nothing left. I put in 3 plants and only one really produced, which was very disappointing. The other one has gone just insane. Flowers everywhere, but no fruit. So I don't know what's going on there. This is from my friend's garden, a little zucchini, because my zucchini did not last in the heat. So she gave me a little zucchini. I'm excited about that. I have pickles. Oh my gosh, I have so many, or cucumbers, I should say. These are Boston pickling cucumbers. I have so many of those. So I think I'll make one more small batch of pickles. I have plenty fermented, and I have plenty of refrigerator pickles. So, and I have also made a sweet relish. So I think I'll do another round of canning pickles. We'll do maybe kosher dill pickles, and so we're gonna have plenty of those, but I'm about ready to pull out the cucumber vines as well. So tomatoes, let's talk about my slicing tomatoes. So these, I'm starting to get some really beautiful. These are Oaxacan Jewel, and they are bicolor on the outside and bicolor on the inside too. And they're fabulous. They're very sweet. They're just beautiful. These are pineapple tomatoes. These are yellow on the inside with little bits of pink. Gorgeous. These, you know, I think that is, I don't know what that is, come to think of it. I'm not sure. I don't even know which bed I pulled that from, but it is not what I was expecting. I thought I had planted a celebrity plant right there, but that doesn't look like a celebrity to me. So I don't know, we'll see what that is. These are German Johnson. So we have, this is the first of the German Johnson harvest, so I'm excited to try those. These are Brad's Atomic Grape. Now these, I know they're not ripe yet, but they were starting to crack, so I pulled them off, and I'm hoping that they will ripen before they go bad. So we'll see about that. Then let's, oh, basil. I have 2 huge batches of basil. I'm gonna make some pesto today for the Every Bit Counts challenge. So you will see that, I don't know when you'll see that, maybe tomorrow or the next day. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have carrots. I think this may be my last batch of carrots. 2 things. 1, I'm not very good at growing carrots. And 2, we don't really like carrots. I don't really know why I grow them, except that everybody grows them, and so I figure you kind of have to grow them. But these are like my 3 best. I'm not kidding. So, I don't know. My husband does not like them cooked. I'm not a big fan of them raw. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with these. I think I'm going to clean some up and just pack his salads with carrots for the next few days. And then I'm going to probably dice them up and stick them in the freezer, and then I'll throw them in soups and stews this winter when he's not really paying attention. I don't know, we'll see. Now let's talk about cantaloupe style melons. I have this one protected in a knee-high stocking, and it came out beautifully. I believe this is the Athena melon. So I'm really excited. I have not cut into this one yet. However, when I went out first thing this morning, the second one of these, it was the same size something had harvested for me. It was not wrapped in a knee-high because I didn't get to it in time. So it was eating a bit on the side, so I went ahead and I cut that one up, cut out all the little teeth marks, but anyway, so I've been eating on this cantaloupe melon. It's beautiful and it's good. I will say it's not as good as the Minnesota midget. It's bigger, it's a lot bigger than the Minnesota midget, but it hasn't been quite as sweet. So we have that. While I'm at it, this Boston pickling cucumber is not supposed to look like that. It got away from me, so this will be one from which I seed save, and we'll do that in the next couple of days, and I'll bring you along for that. It's really not difficult, but it is one of those where you should ferment the seeds. I may ferment, I may not, or I may do some of each, and we'll see which turns out better. Sometimes the ferment can turn to mold pretty quickly. So, not what you want to find in the garden. Now, peppers, let me see if I can show you some of these peppers. I have a bunch of banana peppers, probably a good half dozen or so. These are Santa Fe Grand hot peppers. These are cherry peppers. Now I'm going to slice these up and pickle them and can them. I will probably turn the Santa Fe Grands and a few of these others. I don't know what that is, but it was in the hot pepper bed, so we're going to go with the hot pepper into more hot sauce for my husband. And then I have, let's see, these are pepperoncini. I have a bunch of these. That one has already started to ripen, but my husband does love those pickled, and I just do a quick refrigerator pickle on those. Let's see. Ooh, yes. So this is a Puma Pepper. This is a fully ripe Puma Pepper. It starts purple and then goes to this kind of brown color, and then to this yellowish orange color. So I have several of these coming on. This one had fallen off, so I went ahead and brought it in. But next week, I think we'll make some hot sauce with these. These are extraordinarily hot, like much hotter than a habanero, not like ghost pepper thing. I'm not trying to kill my husband, just trying to get his attention with some hot sauce because he's always said, oh, it's not hot enough. So we're gonna do that. And I think I might have some jalapenos that are getting ready, but they're not ready yet. So I was gonna do, he wants some more salsa. So I think I'm gonna make some more salsa. And what else? I don't know. I'm gonna put some of these into the crushed tomatoes, but we're gonna eat as many of the slicers fresh as we can. These will all get canned. These will get pickled and canned. These will get some refrigerator pickles, some hot sauce. The zucchini I'll eat fresh. The carrots, you know, we're just gonna see how that goes. The basil will become the pesto, and I'll show you that. I'm probably gonna make that now, and maybe I'll go ahead and get that up. I won't be around a lot this weekend because my son is coming up to see us. So I'm excited about that. I will be, while he's here, I will be harvesting and drying a ton of herbs. So I'm gonna try to get through, I have 2 herb beds, and I'm gonna try to get through as much of that as I can. I have oregano, I have sage, rosemary, thyme, let's see, mint, I have chives, obviously I have the basil. Oh, and I do have enough purple basil to try a purple pesto, a very small batch of purple pesto. So I may do that. We will see. And I think that's gonna keep me busy for the weekend. So some of this I'll bring you along for, some of it I'll just show you the results next week when my son has gone. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend, and I'll bring you a couple more videos. I am going to post a video this weekend because I won't be posting any other preservation videos this weekend. It is on dry canning potatoes. So it will be, it's a little controversial because it is not the approved way to can tomatoes. Our potatoes rather. It is pressure canning, it is dry canning, the skins are on, and you'll see. I have tried the approved method and I just don't like the taste. I can't figure out what to do with them. They taste like Elmer's glue to me. So these are fantastic, and I shot a video of how I prepare them, and I'll show you why I like them so much. And hopefully if you're really new on your canning journey, maybe you wait until you're more comfortable with things to try something that is considered rebel canning. But if you are well into your canning journey and this appeals to you, then give them a shot because they are absolutely delicious. I don't know what more to say about that. They're just fantastic. So anyway, I'm so glad you were here with me today, and I have a lot of work. Oops, wait, I have one more melon. I don't know what the heck that is. Again, something harvested it for me. I have not cut into it. I planted 3 different types of melon, and I cannot find the seed package for the last type, but so this would be the last type. But anyway, we'll cut into that crazy sucker maybe tomorrow when my son gets here. So thank you so much for being with me. Again, this is Grow and Preserve. I'm Carter. I'm thrilled to have you here. I hope that you'll take a minute to like the video, to subscribe, to come back and see what on earth we do with all of this stuff. I'll do much of it with you if I can, and please check out the rest of my videos. They'll pop up. I haven't quite figured out where they pop up yet, but they will pop up, and please go watch all the other YouTubers who are participating in the Every Bit Counts challenge. You can type in #EveryBitCountsChallenge into the YouTube search bar, and a lot of the videos will come up. So I hope that you will enjoy this. I hope you'll grow something, no matter how small your yard is, literally 250 square feet. And this is 3 days worth of harvest. So get to gardening. So I'm glad you were here. Have a great rest of your week and a terrific weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.